I don't even know if I'm streaming or not.
Oh, I see it.
Wow. OBS. Alright, now do you hear anything?
I see. Say something?
Hello? Hello?
I mean, you don't hear, so...
Hello? 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 Hello?
I see.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Oh yeah, I hear it. This is the music playing, right?
Yeah. Alright, that's
Okay,
all.
okay.
That's actually all I just wanted. Okay. Let's do this. Well, one switch down, dude. 10 billion more to go after I finish assembling this.
Easy.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't even know if I'm doing this correctly. Because half of the... Dude, the screws suck. Should have waited for the wow stick for tomorrow. I just want to build this today.
Here's the stick when you upgrade.
Yeah, the wall stick is an upgrade. But once I finish building this, I don't really need it. Unless I want to switch out, like...
Yeah.
my stabilizer? I don't know. Well, it's for my my second build.
It's coming soon.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, join for the giveaway. Because, like, half of, some of the O-rings stick out. I'm not sure if it's supposed to stick out on my PCB. I'm assuming this is where the screw goes. If not, I'll just move it. Or just snip it off, right? Okay, I don't want that. Okay. Well, let's put in the rest of my stabilizers. Okay, let's see if this works. I love you, Michael. Thanks for the screwdriver.
UIC screwdriver.
Yeah, no, UIC
Nice.
screwdriver. There has been an easier way to screw these in. Alright, that's 2. You know, I have a big respect for people who stream now. How did they hold this and still show the camera?
Can't be stable.
Dude,
Like what's his name?
seeing like Teha do this and then seeing like, and then trying to do it myself. He has such a nicer camera.
Yes, the crystal clear.
Yeah, I know. Maybe it's because he has the WoW stick. Maybe that's the difference.
Yeah, I was doing that for like 4 years.
Yeah. Also, maybe it's because his camera is like directly overhead. Alright. Last ones.
Last ones?
My last stabilizers?
Oh.
There's only 4 stabilizers.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
This is backwards.
Does the spacebar have one?
Yeah. It's the enter key, backspace, left shift, and spacebar.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cap does not have one.
Yeah, caps lock doesn't have one, and I think right shift is like smaller on
Weird.
this
Yeah,
keyboard.
there's 2 weird shapes.
Yeah, I think right shift is 1.2, and then the left is like a 2U. Alright, the key is to just do it. I do it before.
What should I do here?
What are you doing?
My Minecraft.
Oh. Is you on Minecraft?
No. It's on last night.
You seeing a bunch post?
Oh, and what?
One posted their engagement.
Was it post?
Yeah, dude.
Wow. 19 minutes ago.
I can't believe it. Alright. That didn't sound good. Alright. 2 up, down, up. Okay. My sweat is all over the PCB. Gross. Okay. Install stabilizers. Dude, how do they do it so smoothly? Screw it in. Alright. Silicon pad. Wow, it fits so much nicer now that all the other stabilizers are in. Place the PCB on.
Is that plugged in right now?
And technically, I'm supposed to screw it in. I just want to test out my stabilizers. I don't want to screw it in. All right. Shit. Should really organize better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 8. Not this one. This one. 3, 6, 9. Okay. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Maybe this is where the other one is here for. These are really tiny. Alright, there's no way this is it. What the heck? What screws am I supposed to use? Insert switches. Top. Battery. Why do keyboards have to have tiny screws?
Oh, they added the homecoming music to like source. This thing gets smaller next year.
What is?
So that's how tech goes, right?
What?
As time goes on, it just gets
Everything gets
minuscule.
tinier.
To take up less space.
Yeah, that's true. Hopefully that trend isn't good. I mean, phones are getting bigger again. Who wants a bigger screen?
Yeah, that's true.
1, 2, okay. And honestly, I don't even think this build is that bad. I think it's just lubing. Lubing sucks.
Yeah, it's like the most time-consuming part.
Alright. You know, after screwing this in, if my stabilizers don't sound good, take it out.
Yeah, so is that the plate?
This is the PCB and the plate, yeah. I'm screwing
Yeah,
it in the plate.
yeah. Was there one called the poly one?
Yeah, I got polycarbonate, and then it comes with a... I think this build is nice because you have a bunch of like stuff to mute your board. That you don't have to like mod it as much. You still can.
With
if
the
you
foam?
want to. Yeah.
Are you still gonna add like foam and stuff?
I don't know, it depends on how it sounds right now. Because what? You could foam mod it, but it's like pretty tight. You know, I also watched a video apparently. What type of tape did you use? Because I saw a tape mod and then it almost got fired.
What?
Yeah.
I thought masking tape was used.
Yeah. I don't know. I watched a video from like a keyboard person.
Should I put it in, see if it's warm?
I don't know, as long as you know, don't smoke something burning.
Should
Don't
be
see
fine.
smoke coming from your keyboard. Yeah, I realized like half the time it was off screen. Alright, this is my lucrative streaming career. I just take this VOD and I just edit it down to make a YouTube video, right?
And then keep going from there.
Yeah, and I just keep on going. I just keep on making new keyboards, making new VODs, get new videos. Rinse, repeat.
I can see it.
Mr. Beast level wealth. I'll be the next Simu Lu, dude. I'll quit my job in accounting. I'll just be
Become a streamer.
become
A keyboard streamer.
Step on Marvel superhero.
Yeah.
Alright. It's mounted. Alright.
The test.
Yeah, I have to put the switch. Oh my god, this looks so ugly. Okay. Oh, that doesn't sound good. No. I messed up somewhere. Following up on an Erica back. I'm an idiot! Oh my god.
Oh,
I was unscrewing the stabilizers. I was supposed to unscrew the plate. doesn't fit. PCB, don't break on me. There we go. Dude, what's wrong? on to test out the stabilizers.
For the test?
Can't get the plate to fit properly. Thing's messing up. I guess because this one's screwed in weird. It's because my sweat like messed up the rings. Yeah, go eat. Okay. Pad. Just go around 5 heads. Okay. Plate. god, this is hot as well. Why? Why are you like this? Why? What am I doing wrong? Why aren't you fit? Alright.
I'll be back later. I'm gonna eat.
Okay, bye then.
See ya. Good luck.
This sucks. You're not very much a person. Okay, so there's something wrong with the top right stabilizer. quickly before something goes wrong. So screwing it in causes it to go wonky, which means there's something wrong with the stabilizer. Is it the stabilizer? What's wrong with you? You sticking out too much? Too big? It's because you're sticking out too much. Bum, bum, bum. Oi, 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 oi. Please work. Stabilizers are stupid. I hate stabilizers. Blood, sweat, and tears. Ah, my feet are cold. What's up?
Can I hear your phone?
Yeah.
I forgot you're working.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh. What are you doing?
I'm making my keyboard.
Why aren't you working?
Oh, you streaming it?
Yeah.
Nice.
For Vin.
Hey, man,
He went to go eat.
Oh.
That's so slow.
Dude, you know how... Oh, it's so annoying, dude. I can't get anything to fit.
I didn't know your keyboard still came in.
Yeah. It
Did
came...
you wear it at home?
No, it was the package.
Oh, I thought that was your work.
No, I don't have a work gift.
I didn't give you a Christmas gift.
No.
You know how it is?
Thanks.
I came with all this dang.
No, I bought that
Oh
separately.
my goodness.
Well, it's because you need it. So
You want me a ham?
yeah, kind of man. I put these in wrong. Dude, I think I messed up somewhere. Oh my god, it's not catching it. Oh my god. I don't have a switch puller. So I don't have anything to pull out my switch. Oh no. Oh I do.
Bottom over here, and these two tabs allow you to remove the switch. So you can see the point is to push in these tabs which have these clips on there, and that clips into the PCB here. So let me repeat again. You go from the top and bottom of the switch, you push it down, you can see those tabs pushing, and then you pull the switch. Sometimes you need to pull it a bit harder than usual, but it will come out. Just take your time. So that's essentially how you remove switches with the switch puller, and it's quite simple. But say you don't have a switch puller, this is how you do it with a flat head screwdriver. So you'll go from the bottom, pushing the flat side, and always start from the bottom because that is where the switches pins sit on this PCB. You'll pull it up, and as you can see, it starts to come out. And then just go from the other side, push that tab on the top, and as you can see, the switch pops out. Okay, so now that you remove the switch or the switches off your mechanical keyboard, now I can show you how to install a mechanical switch. Okay, so you remember how
do I do this? Please work. Oh my god, that sounds like a button pen. Oh my god. This sucks. This sucks. I hate the day. This sucks. Ah. Nice. Nice. Okay. Spacebar. Enter key. Backspace. Left shift. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What the fuck? Scared, Mom? Oh, it's because it's bad. I know it. I know it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I saw it. Oh my god, now I know why it's an issue. Ah! It's also because this is backspace. Ah. Okay. Oh shit. It's like merged in there. Because you're bent. Oh, you're not even on, that's why. I'm panicking. I'm panicking so much. Ah. This is so calm, man. Should have lost it. I'm so bad. That took it there. You don't need a switch puller. Silly Billy. Just do everything manually. Okay. Issues. Alright, stabilizers suck. Suck so much, dude. Oh my god. Good catch. Well, first time for everything. Ontem. It's been an hour since I started. Thanks, YouTube. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Oh shit! I lost one. Where did I? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Stabilizers. First off, this one's fell out. should label these. Okay, let's label these. So, this was crap on my desk. Alright, I don't need this anymore. You over here, you over here, you over here. Keycap holder. Move. Pen. This garbage. Okay, let's try this again. Oh no. Oh no. Why so faster? Thanks, Ben. Let's go. Okay. Ah. Okay. Alright, Vin. You here, man? Time to try out these stabilizers. right shift. I think right stabilizer is a little clicky. Alright, spacebar should probably more. I feel so stiff. Why? Why does it feel so stiff? Probably more loop then? Okay.
Hello, hello.
What's up?
What's the update?
I'm testing out my stabilizers.
Oh,
You hear it?
let me see it. Oh, yeah, on your Discord or YouTube?
Either one.
Oh, I hear it. I hear it.
Yeah,
Where's the delay?
I don't know what it's supposed to sound like. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to. It's too much lube, not enough lube.
Wait, you're pressing it right now?
Yeah.
So there's a pick up on Discord, I guess. I don't hear it.
Oh my god. Okay, let me raise my Discord sensitivity.
If I just raise your loud, you can see.
You hear it?
No. What?
Alright, let's try this. YouTube hears it.
Yeah, YouTube hears it. I don't know why. But like, I don't want to put audio, because then it would be like 4 voices talking to each other.
Dude, I don't know, dude. Like my spacebar feels pretty stiff.
Is me adding more than?
I think. I don't know.
Oh.
But then everything else, like. Alright, I guess I just add more lube to all of them. Dude, oh my god. It took me, what, an hour 30 minutes to get to this point.
Only 4 keys?
Yeah, dude, 4 keys that I have to go back and fix. Because I don't have a syringe. Because, like, technically, you could, like, lift this part and try to, like, apply more lube, but I don't have a syringe for it.
It'd be easier. I see, I see.
Alright, what have I learned? 1. I put in my stabilizers wrong the first time, which is why nothing fit. That really sucked.
Oh, so you just flip it around?
No, like, they just didn't, like, fully fit in or something. Like, when I was assembling it. So, now I have to, like, go back and, like, undo the plate, undo the PC, or, yeah, I have to undo the plate to get everything out. And then I have to undo the stabilizers.
It's like all of it.
Yep. Because what, your keyboard, I can hear it.
When I'm typing?
Yeah.
Like what? Like this?
Yeah. Dude, I will finish this by the end of today. Also, I had to open all these switches.
Yes. So just the beginner.
Yeah, this is just the beginning, dude. Alright, boom. Where's my E?
Yeah, but this.
Where's my thing? Where did I put my screwdriver? It's not this one. There you are. I also don't have a switch puller. I have to like manually do it.
It's funny, it adds like another 30 seconds per switch, right?
Yeah, if I'm that's like good I do. Like open the pride open. Alright, I'm gonna start with the spacebar. Spacebar should be free. Spacebar.
Well, this would just to go for right now.
How much do switches go for?
Let's see which one I want to go for.
I want to go for tangerines or bobas. Those
Oh,
are the
yeah,
ones I
I've heard
always
of them.
see. Yeah.
They sound like what's it called? What's a good word?
Thok.
Yeah. Those are expensive though. Is it like $1 per? Is it cheaper? I forgot.
Dude, I hope not. If it is, I'm not buying.
Tangerine switch.
But
Also
I have
looking
no
at-
need to upgrade right now. Clocks, get out.
I was looking at alpacas or holy pandas.
Oh yeah.
That's
You should also
that's
figure out
awesome.
what the switch. I want to get a switch.
You have to what?
Switch tester. Dude,
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't know if you buy it you have to find out if it's pre-lubed or if you lube it yourself. Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, they'll end up doing it ourselves. It'll be easier. Well, not easier. It'll be more work.
Content.
Yeah, for content.
Yeah, it's for the content house. You just full.
Exactly. And then when you move in, right?
Okay.
In the summer content house.
Did I miss a screw? I missed the screw. Okay. So let's start one by one. You know, I wish there was a way to test them before I had to like screw it in.
Stabilizers?
Yeah.
But don't you need you have to screw this to make sure like it's stable.
Yeah, I know. I wish there's just
So
an
there's
easier
no way. There's no way. Hey, Oceans Bay.
Yeah, you want to join?
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
I just woke up.
Woke up.
Woke up. It's 2:30, 2:50.
About to be 3.
Yeah.
When did you get off last night?
5. Close to 5.
Dude, go to sleep early.
Alright.
Jeez.
Like 50 or something. Didn't fall for my trip.
If someone's sprinting past it though, it wouldn't activate in time, so you just run past it.
Well, that's a good trip.
At work, you're just walking. Should I shoot in the Minecraft so you can see what the world looks like?
Huh?
I think I put too much lube.
What switches do you have?
I have yellows. Gather on yellows. It's just think it's too much lube.
I'm gonna go in like half an hour.
Okay.
To Inbox.
Are mushroom spawners good to
I
sell?
have to go eat soon, dude. I haven't eaten all day. I'm doing this all day.
I don't know. I own keyboard all day.
I have 2 mushroom spawners. I haven't eaten all day.
Well, you just woke up.
Ben, you want to get Korean barbecue?
When?
Right now.
No, I'm going to the gym now.
Oh.
I can't have that food. Aren't you to the gym too, David?
Yeah, I have to go to the gym too. I have to call Timmy. Or I have to message him because we have to plan the routine.
What time do you usually go? Is it the same time every day?
Is it me?
Yeah.
No, not same time. It depends if I'm balling or lifting. It'll be different. And also when the car's home or when it's not home.
There we go. Dude, there has to be an easier way. Less is more. Less is more.
I'm the lowest rank.
Yeah. How do you sell low money, huh?
Maybe I
Oh, no.
over-lubed it.
Then you overlubed it?
I don't know, it feels pretty tough.
Yeah, I don't know if, like how much or how little. I don't know the difference. You actually hot.
Damn, hi. How do I know if I over-lubed my
How do I know the
stabilizer?
difference?
37 mil to rank up. What?
Alright, how about I'll just try this, right? This isn't over. This is the one where I just re-lubed it. And then if I know it's over-lubed, I'll just I don't want to put everything back on though. What's the best way to test this? Hi, Mr. Types. Do you think you'd be able to help me?
Are you emailing him? What is that?
No. Hi, I'm an up-and-coming content creator. Love your input.
What are your thoughts on What else should I add in this pit?
What if I just don't put the plate on?
When isn't the pit that what makes like the sound though when you like click against it?
You're right.
Come on.
But it's so much work. Oh shit. I have to like put the plate on, put the
Test.
mute on, put everything on just to test this thing.
Take it all off.
Yeah, then take it all off, it doesn't
Funny.
sound good. Okay, it's either I just lubed this stabilizer. I either put it back on, put everything back on, see how it sounds compared to everything else. Or I just lube everything, and hopefully it sounds better. I just lube everything.
Yeah, take a risk.
There's a coin flip for 20 mil right now. Should I do it?
20 mil, 4 bow, 8 mil.
Yeah.
You do it.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. 120 mil. Come on. I always lose. I always lose. I never won.
Yeah, so 140 is okay.
Alright, water break. I want to drink water.
Look for in round 2 or change 2. Do they not have like debit cards or anything? These guys?
I don't know. What was that, just 12?
They're all 12, 13.
You think if you move out, you'd take PJ?
No, probably not.
That means PJ's gonna be all alone.
It would be all. It would be too much.
I'm gonna sell my mushroom spawners. I'm gonna check.
I just lubed my mic.
Alright, I can sell it for 15 mil. Boom. There's not enough space in the chest. Come on. Alright, how about X? So that was 15 mil. And here's those for.
So if I
13 mil.
over lube it, how do I know? Okay, I should probably Google it. Actually, my keyboard's unplugged. Hey, Vin, you wanna? Vin, can one of you guys Google what does an over lube stabilizer sound like?
It should be like muted and squishy, I think.
What do you mean squishy?
Like you can hear it like squish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what overload means.
No, come back.
Are you using I forgot the loop they're called.
Crytox 205 grade 0.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, dude. I'm on it.
Alright, I need to make my money back. I want to do a 25 mil coin flip. It's the only way. Then how much heads or tails?
Tails never
Tails.
fails.
Tails.
Alright.
Should I play against you?
No, why? You're mine.
I'll play against the 10k one.
There's a 10k.
Maybe that one.
Yeah. Alright. We can do that one. And there's one for 8 bill and 4 bill. Alright. We just exit 25. Yep. 25 million.
Yeah, like Embrace said, you keep doubling it until you get your money back and be positive.
Yeah. So the next. Oh, here you go. Alright, someone's playing me. Come on. I lost again.
You won.
That's the same guy. I lost.
It said you just won a bet.
What the? I thought it would be like, wouldn't it turn green though? Apparently I did win. That means I got a double.
Yeah.
Yeah, double, right?
Hey, someone has named Tough Dinner in this game. What the?
No way. There's no shot.
Hey, where did they come from? Go in the stream real quick though. Look at this.
Well, I'm just gonna scream. Let's see.
Look, it's the planetary devastation.
What server is this? Just one that you guys found?
Yes. Superior townies.
Oh, you made those balls?
And animate those.
Oh.
Yeah. See, this is our PvP arena and our pit below it.
I have a lot of raw chicken. Like 8 sticks. This guy giving it away at crates.
There's so much food we don't need it.
Because it's free. No, I was just going there to get crates and I just saw chicken laying around. So I just picked it up and they just kept falling. There's a guy throwing it down. You should join it though.
Yeah, maybe.
For the content.
Yeah, dude. I'm a streamer now, yo. You see this? I'm making a new channel. It's called Tuffy Types.
I'm waiting for it. Can't keep on David Dane. I think there are videos and see iCarly.
It's like the beginnings. It's like how you go to your favorite YouTuber and you see like their first videos.
And see a fake Avengers. I should have watched it. It's so funny.
That'd be so funny. I'll just keep on uploading. I'm gonna take this VOD and I'm gonna edit it down. Title: How hard is it? How hard is it really to build a mechanical keyboard? Answer: pretty damn hard.
It's just time consuming.
All right, dude. I spent like 30 minutes just trying to figure out what went wrong with my stabilizers.
Okay.
Let's
Good to see
for a
it.
crate in real life. Look for a crate IRL. What's it mean?
I don't know.
It's a
I saw someone selling 20 bill for like $20.
That's not a good deal.
You don't think so?
It's
No,
wait, for real money? I don't know.
$20.
So make a CF for
Conrad. Yeah, what's his username? Slow brain. Okay, let's see what's his offer. What?
Này, còn ở trên Amazon nó có bán không?
There we go. Oh my god. Shit. Oi. kind of sound am I looking for? Alright, here it is.
What?
Newly lubed stabilizers. Let's see if they sound better. Alright, please sound better. They sound worse? Okay.
Oh, I just died. I died.
No, yo.
Let me go back and get my stuff. Oh. Ooh.
I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. But I remember days I wonder we were always gonna last. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast? Will be no hard goodbyes, thank God we're civilized. Be on our separate ways as we fade into gray.
Progression?
Building a keyboard.
Oh, you're building a keyboard.
Yeah.
That was progression. Ah. Who's building the keyboard?
I am.
Oh, you got a new keyboard?
Yeah. Check out the stream.
I gotta make money, more money. I'm only
Oh, you have a wooden desk?
I
Wow.
do have a wooden desk.
Oh, don't you have a standing desk?
Yeah, you want to see it? I mean, it doesn't really. Camera's gonna follow it, so you can't really see it.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna go. Oh. Look. Camera's just gonna follow it. I get lower.
I'm watching the stream. Oh, it has 7 views?
Does it? Wow.
Wait, that's not a stream.
Oh, I think
It's
it's
a
a
video.
bot, dude. Hear it. Let me send a new link. It's so dumb. Dude. I had to like do this like 12 billion times. Stream settings. Here's the stream URL. Oh. Copy. Paste. Enter. Why do you do this? Does that do anything? I don't know what this means. Just take my stream key. Copy. Paste. Enter. Nope, that doesn't do anything. That's stupid. Where did I grab my string? Alright, here it is.
What switches did you get?
I got Gateron yellows.
Ah.
Yeah, dude. I had to go lube them.
Did you get any like designs for your keycaps?
No, they're just normal keycaps. Yeah, they were pretty cheap. I think the only thing I wanted was that a certain profile for my keycaps because I just wanted to try it, but no designs. Designs are
Did you get
expensive.
like flat keycaps?
Yeah, I did. I wanted to try
Is
flat
it
keycaps.
is that RGB?
Yeah, my PCB is RGB. You should try making your own keyboard one day.
Looks hard.
It is, yeah, it is pretty hard. Well, I'm also kind of doing it decently blind. Like if I had somebody like helping me, I think it'd be a lot easier, or at least somebody who knows what they're doing.
And Boy's giving me his standing desk or some standing desk.
Oh yeah, didn't you get Blaze old standing? Not is it standing desk?
Yeah,
Looks like standing
I
desk,
don't know, that's what you said. Just a picture of it and just like that black thing you press, I think.
or is it like a desk rise? I don't know.
Those live making a keyboard right now.
Okay, check.
My gain is really down.
Yeah, and you get the Boba fridge too.
Yeah, he's live on YouTube. Oh, well, it's cool.
Dude, YouTube's so funny. I think the only thing that's cool about YouTube is that you get to keep the VODs and it doesn't disappear. Or at least I hope. I hope not. I had all my VODs before, but I never used. This is a different OBS. So let's see if it records it.
What do I donate?
Is he playing? Though, you're playing a video in the back?
Playing music in the back.
How do I donate to the stream?
Oh, I think we're hearing ourselves through the stream.
Are you?
Yeah, we
Huh?
are.
I think Vin like muted the stream, so he didn't tell me anything.
Oh yeah, let me mute the stream.
Alright. Dude, I've been doing this for 2 hours. This was my day today.
I need to eat something.
Do you know when Wave flies, you? Because doesn't he have to give you the desk stuff? And
Yeah.
because what I'm pretty sure Boy also has the white elephant because he picked it up yesterday.
He said that it's at Thea's house.
Is that Thea's?
Yeah, and that I can just stop by and grab it. I need a new desk because my monitor is too big for my desk.
Why don't you get a monitor arm?
Mm-hmm.
I have a this is a 25 inch. And then my main is a 27 inch.
Yeah, doesn't your desk also have like that the back part of it, so you can't really put anything?
Yeah, like this is the top part, so it's like
Yellow saw.
I'm gonna get a new desk overall. Because then I can put my PC better. Because the thing is too small for it. So let's try that. I can put it under my desk or something. Or put it on my desk. Or I can bring the desk to the apartment.
Oh, yeah, are you living at Benoit's house?
Yeah, bad
I
one.
want to be like Michael, because I'm just housing an apartment. I want to be there in my bed in the futon. I want to be like Michael.
You Enjoy.
So I'll be there. I'll be there for like a month.
At the house place?
Yeah. And then after a month I move out because my mom wants to make an illusion that a male lives us down, so she doesn't get robbed. Which doesn't make any sense.
All right. Dude, this is how long it takes for me to loop stabilizers. I'm not looking forward to it.
I guess switches are easier, I guess, than stabilizers.
Yeah, switches are supposed to be
Yeah.
easier.
It's only like the housing, the bottom, the spring. Stab.
Yeah.
How do I donate to the stream?
Just don't donate to the stream. Get out of here.
You have that enabled on OBS.
Is there like a stream?
I think you have to. You have to have a certain amount of hours.
How do you put like the cool stuff? How do you pog?
You can't pog, not on.
Do you have the alerts on?
Like, no emotes?
Wow.
There's no TTV, dude. That's only on Twitch.
New subscriber? It's just say alert buff no OBS. We'll see all there.
You have to start taking subscribers.
You have Nightbot?
Thanks PJ Flip Studio for the message. Thanks Ocean Bay for the message.
Why is that still your name, yo?
Been there for a while.
So,
I will
Isn't
say,
it
now that
Minecraft
it's
too?
lubed, it does sound a little bit better.
Oh, blue. That's a nice color.
Yeah. So here's the. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the light. Oh man, I was still like 2 hours. So this is what the keycaps look like.
So should I change my name from Ocean Switch to something else?
And then
What's you, man?
there's also it is up to you. And it does have like some special keycaps, which is pretty cool. So if I want these, I can. And it does have some designs.
So you need to do each one individually?
Yeah.
What the?
So here's a rundown. So each of these spots are for each of the keys, right? And then in a keyboard, there's like certain spots, if your keyboard's big enough, that you need stabilizers so it doesn't jiggle. And that's what I've been doing. And now I have to take these apart, the switches,
Hit someone.
and then lube it.
Like you was asleep.
you have a wired key up.
You ready? You lacking.
I head out in 4 minutes.
Okay, dude,
You
good.
said Fortnite?
I'm gonna head out in 4 minutes.
Oh, good. Funny guy.
So you see the pit?
I do see the
Yeah, I see you fill it out, man. You're crazy. You buy more sponges?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I ranked up too. Just too. We have 5 sponges now, but I need it.
How much money you have right now?
Just under $1 bill. Yeah, 900 bill.
I think so you ranked up.
Yeah, I made more money. Of course.
Yeah, dude. I was just checking CF. I just made like 100 mil.
Is there
I just random people,
roll?
like you're just rolling for money. There. Cool.
Planetary devastation.
The next rank up is 37 mil. I have 170 mil.
Or
Morbius movie.
Alright, I'll do it. Rank up.
He breaks out of jail with the
Right.
Yeah. You see the trailer? You know about hey, you're talking about keep in touch.
What is that? Next one is Titan. This is so expensive. Immortals
This
all my
Titan.
money.
Titan. Keep it on death. You need that.
I died like 10 minutes ago.
Immortal's worth it for a fly. So worth it.
All my money. That's
You know
all
what?
my money.
I think I'm good enough with these switches, dude. Or with these stabilizers.
Let's hear a sound test.
Dude, we tried this, man. You can't hear it.
Bring it closer to the mic.
Can you hear mine?
Yeah.
Alright, let me
Move
try.
right next to the mic. Max
I
the
am
gain.
next to the mic. Alright.
Move it
The
closer.
max gain.
Alright, you have the here. Ready?
Let's see.
Alright, max gain. Dude, it's not even picking it up. Oh my god.
Oh my. Scammed.
Discord max gain.
Dude, I am. Alright. How is this not picking it up?
You're not clicking hard enough.
Dude, I think Discord's mute suppression's too good.
You put sensitivity up?
Yeah. Alright, let me try.
See,
Nope.
Did you hear this?
Maybe you can hear it on the stream.
Alright, but I hear nothing.
Where does this chicken come from?
What?
It's here in my inventory.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I hear it.
That's pretty nice. Like it.
Alright, here yours, Aiden.
Alright, that was terrible, dude. Oh my god. Discord sucks. I don't know how to stream it onto Discord. My ankle.
Soldering. You don't want to solder until you're 100%. Install your stabilizers onto your PCB in the appropriate locations. Then your plate, if you're building with one.
Wait, how much
Your
nether go for?
switches, and then the keycaps.
know.
Now, at this point,
For
everything
one-
regarding your stabilized
one
keys
ingot?
should be installed, but we haven't done any kind of soldering. You don't want to solder until you're 100% happy with the state of your stabilizers. You can also install some additional switches if you feel that the plate flops around a little bit too much, as you don't want the plate to be hitting against the PCB during this next step. For this case, it's fine though, and we're going to continue. From here, we're just going to spam the stabilized keys while listening to two things. One, you want to listen for any kind of residual rattling. And two, you want to feel for whether the stabilizer feels fine and that it's not too sluggish. So let's say after listening to your stabilizer, you feel that it could use more lube.
Alright, you know what? Good enough. Alright, what's next? What's next on the building tutorial?
I'm buying 2 ingots.
That's 20 mil then.
Boom, boom. Then make elucidator. Get rid of this trash stone sword. There's sticks in here.
Don't take long, it's cold out here. A lot of good stuff.
Wait.
Bobbin.
Oh, wait, what? Can I make another sword?
Do you know how?
Isn't that just 2?
No, you have to do it in a table, toolsmithing table.
Oh, you can't make it in a crafting table?
No, you can only convert. It's 1 ingot per item.
What? Wait, what was the thing you said before?
It's like a smithing table, or I don't know, it's something like that. Tool table.
Smithing.
Those are rare.
Oh.
No, you can craft those.
Those are rare. Those are like 20 mil.
Smithing table? What's the recipe? Oh, just two iron and 4 wood.
What if they disabled it in the server?
You can buy it for like 100k.
Alright, make one.
Pretty cheap.
Alright,
Oh, it's happening. The keys.
it's time to start lubing some switches.
Is that mine?
8 bill and 4 bill. What the?
Smithing table. Here we go. Up over here.
Does those keyboard light up?
Yeah, it is RGB.
Interesting.
Boom. Wait, you put like a regular sword in there or something? Boom.
And then the nether ingot. It should carry over in chance as well.
This be what?
Who put this wither flower here? I keep hitting it.
Wait, do you have a plane sword somewhere? Did it mean like? Did it mean to use this or something? No, it's over here. Oh, netherite sword.
Elucidator.
Elucidator. There's ammo. Oh. I just no, I can't. Let me grab a knockback.
Feather falling. You have none?
You're level like 400, I just roll for it.
Yeah, I think I made much more books. I don't know what I got here.
I think it's easier to, if you want like a specific one, just roll the boots and then just de-enchant it. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
That's so cool.
Who got the shovel? Unbreaking 3 shovel.
Oh yeah, I was making some shovels and I made 2 on accident.
Oh.
Anyway, we're not unbreaking one. I just went unbreaking for now. Alright, I'm gonna test it out real quick.
What the?
This netherite with knockback. Oh wait, our ammo just broke. I have another one here.
There's another one here.
Why do you have bowls?
Because it's
What?
to sort everything.
To screws, yeah.
And they do this like 80 more times.
No, do I? No. Wait, you've never done the info?
There's in there. On one of them. There's like 5 in there, one of these barrels.
Alright, how do I loop switches?
So I'm making another one. Oh yeah, yes.
Let's move around this thing.
Hello, I'm Peha, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to lube your MX style switches. Lubing switches is an extremely popular customization performed by mechanical keyboard enthusiasts, as it can greatly enhance the smoothness and acoustics of the switch when done properly. Just take a listen.
Okay, so what was in the movie?
Already?
For the majority of people in the hobby, it's one of those things where once you try it, it's hard to go back to life without it. I should mention lubing is generally only done to linears and tactiles, especially when it comes to MX style switches. Although you can lube certain clicky switches, it's usually not recommended due to the nature of the mechanisms of clicky switches. While I'll be sharing my personal method for lubing MX style switches in this video, it's not the only way to lube switches, so feel free to adapt into a method that works for you. First, I'm going to be showing you guys how I lube a single switch, and then in the later part of the video, some tips and tricks for when you lube multiple switches in a row for a build. Let's get the things we need out of the way first. You're obviously going to need your lube of choice and your switches. For this tutorial, I'll be using Krytox 205 Grade 0, a fairly popular lubricant, and Cherry MX Black switches. My methodology is the same regardless of what lube I use, so even if you're not using Krytox 205 Grade 0, you can still follow along in this video. It's ideal that you have a switch opener, especially if you plan on building multiple keyboards. The one I'm using here is from KeyBoss. I've been using it now for almost 3 years, and I felt no need to purchase a new one, but any similar product will do. They essentially all work the same. I'll have links to this as well as some alternatives down below in the description box. You're also going to want a thin paintbrush, preferably a 00 or 000 size. And I'm not exactly sure what this last item is officially called, but at least in the context of keyboards, we're going to call it a stem holder. This one is somewhat optional, it's more of a quality of life kind of product, but I personally recommend it. First, we need to disassemble the switch. A MX style switch is composed of a top housing that clips onto a bottom housing via 4 clips. You simply position the switch onto the switch opener such that a side with 2 visible clips are aligned with a side with 2 prongs on the opener, and then gently push down just enough such that it separates the 2 halves. Once you've opened up the switch, separate out all the components. Now that we've opened the switch, it's time to apply lube where needed. There's a great post by community member Walker Stop over at KeyPop that documents areas of friction within a switch that I highly encourage everyone to check out, as it will provide some great insights into why certain areas of a switch are lubed. And one final advice before we dive in, the key to lubing is less is more. If you're new to lubing, I highly encourage you to start with as little lube as you can during application, since if you end up feeling like your switch can use more lube, you can always add more, but removing lube is a much more cumbersome process. Okay, we're going to start off by lubing the bottom housing first. Dip your brush in your lube and gather enough lube on the tip, around the size of half of one of the gold switch pins. I transfer half of the lube onto one of the slider rails. I just go off visuals for this step, and then deposit the remaining half on the other slider rail. Then I spread the lube across both rails until I feel I've evenly coated the entirety of both rails. You don't want to see any of the whiteness of the lube remaining, just a bit of sheen. If you see white, then you've probably overlubed. At this point, there's probably some slight residual lube throughout the entire tip of your brush, whether you see it or not. I like to use whatever is left over and apply a thin coating on the 2 bumps on the leaf. Now, when you learn about lubing switches, you'll often hear people recommend that for linear switches, you should lube the leaf and or stem legs, and that for tactile switches, you shouldn't. I both agree and disagree with this advice. For linear switches, yes, you should 100% apply lube to either, if not both, the switch stem legs and the leaf. Many people advise against doing the same for tactiles for 2 reasons. The biggest reason being that many enthusiasts will tend to overlube these points, which secondly, by doing so, can reduce the tactility of tactile switches drastically. Especially with the thicker Krytox and Tribosis lubes being very popular nowadays, it's very easy to overlube the leaf and potentially turn your tactile switches into essentially a linear switch. This is a trade-off you'll have to consider when lubing tactile switches, as lubing these areas can lead to smoother tactiles at the expense of some tactility, but little to none if done right. Next, we can move on to the spring. We only really need to lube the ends of the spring, where the spring coils are bunched up, as that's where the majority of spring ping tends to generate from. I take a somewhat generous amount of lube, this time around the size of an entire switch pin, and spread it across one end of the wire. And I make several passes around the outside of the coil, as well as the inside of the coil. For the spring, it's okay to still see the whiteness of the lube after brushing it on, as it's a bit more forgiving than the other components. After you've lubed one end of the spring, install it back onto the bottom switch housing, making sure that the side you just lubed touches the bottom. With the spring installed back onto the bottom housing, repeat the lubing process for the other end of the spring that's exposed. Once you've done that, we can set the bottom housing aside as we'll be lubing the stem next. If you do only stem holder, you can now use it to grip the stem by the crucifix. Otherwise, you'll just need to use your fingers. Once again, we're going to take about half a gold switch pin size amount of lube and use this for lubing the entirety of the switch stem. Deposit half of the lube onto one of the stem sliders, then deposit the rest on the opposite stem slider. At this point, you'll still have some residual lube on the tip of your brush, and I just dab the back face a couple times, as well as the top portion of the front face with the switch legs. Then, starting with one of the faces with the stem sliders, I evenly spread the lube across the entirety of this face. Make sure to also lube the top ledge of the slider. Also, it is perfectly okay to cross over the edges as they are all points of friction. For the next steps, order of operation is important, and I think for my particular method, it greatly helps in maintaining consistency across multiple switches. Once I've lubed a slider stem, I then brush across the back edge several times. Just like I said for the bottom housing, on all areas we lube, we're just looking for a light sheen. We shouldn't be seeing any whiteness of the lube. We then evenly spread the lube on the other switch face with the slider, keeping in mind to lube the top ledge as well again. And then tile. As mentioned earlier, you see it. Now all we have left is to reassemble the switch. You want to place your stem back on the spring, making sure to align the stem legs such that they face the leaf of the bottom housing. Then grab your top housing, align the logo with the leaf of the bottom housing. If your switch doesn't have a logo, it's the side with the curve, and snap everything together. And there you have it, you've lubed. Lubing a single switch is fairly easy. What separates good lubers, lubists, from bad ones is how consistent one can replicate a feel across multiple switches and hopefully for an entire board. When you're lubing switches for a build, find a switch that you've lubed early on that you are satisfied with and try to replicate that feel for all the other switches. I generally lube in batches of 10 to 20, and after I've lubed a batch, I'll compare all those switches to that one switch I liked and see if I need to make any adjustments. Alright, some tips and tricks for when you're lubing multiple switches. A lot of people like to use lube stations, which might help if you're into organizing everything and having an assembly line-like kind of process. I personally don't use one, I just prefer chaos, but this might be something you want to look into purchasing. One way of being efficient and saving time when lubing multiple switches is to bag or tub lube your springs. It's pretty much what it sounds like. You essentially dump all your springs into a Ziploc bag or a tub. You can already see my tub's been coated with lube from previous sessions. Drop a bit of lube into the tub, and then shake like there's no tomorrow and let physics do its thing. The idea is that by shaking long enough, everything will eventually have an even coating of lube. You'll be applying more lube than you need in unwanted areas as well, but for something like springs, this isn't too big a problem. Depending on the switch, I may vary things up. For example, I generally don't lube the top housings, but sometimes I may if the switch is extremely scratchy. Lubing is also a rather time-consuming process. I can lube around 10 to 15 switches an hour, so if I'm lubing enough switches for, let's say, 60%, that's already 4 to 6 hours I have to carve out of my week, so be prepared to commit several hours to this. Turn on your favorite show or anime.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Lightning Overdrive was released in June 2021. This set introduced the Amazement archetype, an archetype revolving around equipping trap cards to monsters on both sides of the field for different effects. Notable cards in this set include Diviner of the Herald, Scrap Raptor, Ruddy Rose Dragon, Tri-Brigade Bearbrum, the Rampant Rampager, and a card that would help redefine the top tier metagame at the time, Drytron Mu Beta Fafnir. In this series, both Nimnim and myself will be opening. Lightning Overdrive was released in June 2021. This set introduced the Amazement archetype, an archetype revolving around equipping trap cards to monsters on both sides of the field for different effects. Notable cards in this set include Diviner of the Herald, Scrap Raptor, Ruddy Rose Dragon, Tri-Brigade Bearbrum, the Rampant Rampager, and a card that would help redefine the top tier metagame at the time, Drytron Mu Beta Fafnir. In this series, both Nimnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code CMO5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content. Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen, and what a better way to start off 2022 than in the winner's circle winning with Ultra Athletes against Cage playing Koki. I don't know how we won that last episode. Honestly, I don't care. That was hilarious. That's never gonna happen again. And so we're gonna take this episode a little bit more seriously, but we're actually nearing the end of the progression series, if you can believe it. But let's go ahead and get into the episode. First, we have 3 packs of OTS Tournament Pack 15 to crack open. Flip up the first one. Nothing too great. DDR is an interesting one. I think we pulled that last time as well. Second pack, again, Borbo would be cool, but we don't have anything really good to do with Zodiac. We got a Zeus. That would be crazy. Pack number 3, another copy of Borbo. It's all bulk. It's going into the bin, but that's not what you guys are here for. You guys are here for today's set, Lightning Overdrive.
Last week we met our match when we played our Gokis yet again. This time Alex took another weird deck out, and it happened to work out. Dude, these Ultra Athletes, who would have saw them coming? You know, after figuratively and literally dunking on me. I am now sitting back in the loser circle, but for a very familiar set, Lightning Overdrive. Released June 4th, 2021. This was one of the better sets of the year, and the highlight of the set is the very top here. We finally got imported to the TCG Diviner of Herald. Couldn't ask for this card at a better time too. Drytron was just taking over the meta, and after a new Forbidden list had just been released, Diviner was able to push Drytron into a very, very solid concrete tier 1 position. Still one of the best releases of the year, I want to say. Diviner of Herald, I think, is going to be very important for ritual decks moving forward, and you know, it keeps Drytron on the horizon here. That's a deck a lot of people don't tend to look at in this format, but Drytron is still extraordinarily scary. You've got some Utopia support here, which wouldn't really see its conclusion of the sport until Brothers of Legend later in the year. Amazement was another TCG exclusive archetype, sort of working as a multi-figure. Arlecchino had some interesting interaction with trap cards, as well as a couple trap cards that were included in this archetype on its own. One of the few ones that I've noticed actually hasn't really gotten any legacy support after its initial release. I'd like to see some more for the Amazement archetype. A couple more releases that were important for the game, even not for progression standards. The Live Twin Kiss of Kill Frost was one of the other ones in the Live Twin lineup. This one was one of the better ones, allowing you to draw a card when it's in the graveyard. Black Eyes, when it was revealed, was some Killer Plunder Patrol support, and still is probably the best card of the archetype. And then Scrap Raptor, everybody cannot stop talking about this too. In tandem with that of Dinos, this card was unbelievable. The fact that it is a dinosaur and that it can search out Scrap Recycler made for some pretty wacky plays. I think Running Rose Dragon was one of the most overlooked cards of the set. When Synchro Summon, you banish all cards from the graveyard, which is just a blowout for some decks. It being level 10 was perfect for the Sword Soul strategy that would be released later in the year. So I think this card was extremely overlooked as a generic level 10, but now we see its powers in today's game. And more alongside the Drytron support paired with Herald, we got Moobet of Fafnir, which was I don't even need to say much about this rank 1. It literally does everything for the deck. In a world where Drytron was already in a tier 1 spot, this stuff took it way over the edge. A couple more legacy cards here. Bear Brum was huge for the Tri-Brigade archetype. Infant Ignister was actually the most important card for the Ignister deck. Really actually made it a playable deck. More Trap Tricks cards and a Paleozoic card that really doesn't do anything. Other than that, you got some more War Rock stuff down here. Sunbind was another TCG exclusive archetype, Sun Avalon, whatever. And then the Starlight Rare was Black Rose Dragon, which this card looks incredible in Starlight Rare if you haven't seen it. Still would prefer the Ultimate Rare, but nevertheless this is when you start to see really, really solid choices for the retro slot of the Starlight Rares. Next set I think is Dawn Majesty, and that's Stardust Dragon. Yeah, love those Signer Dragons. They just look very, very good in Starlight Rare. Right, so I think we're ready to go. Let's just open our pity pack here before we get into Lightning Overdrive. There's OTS 15 yet again. I'm gonna crack open one of these baddies. One again. I got this last week, dude. I got this. Oh, the 7th one. Wow, thanks. Not what's important. Let's see what we get out of Lightning Overdrive.
All right, so 24 packs of Lightning Overdrive coming right up. Not necessarily the best set, but there are a few gems in here. Let's go ahead and flip up pack number 1, see what we're starting with, and it doesn't look too great. Scrap Raptor was a card a lot of people were clamoring for when Lightning Overdrive first came out. Unfortunately, we can't play Dino in the progression series, but that would be sick if we could. And there we go. The secret rare luck continues. There is a secret rare Ruddy Rose Dragon. This card's actually very powerful for a Synchro 10. You're able to banish all cards from the graveyards. I mean, this thing is 3,200 attack. This thing is a house. And following that up, we have an ultra rare White Knight of Dogmatica. Probably one of the least played Dogmatica cards, unfortunately, so I don't think we're going to be playing it in progression.
Oh, pack number 1, already getting an ultra rare ZS Ascended Sage. I think this card's bonkers, and this card finally going back up in price after its initial release here. People realize those Utopia cards are kind of okay. This one, if it's used as XYZ material, I'm pretty sure it just searches a rank of Magic, which that's pretty good. That is the worst secret rare of the set. Baliota, the Grand Radiance. I'm not even sure if I said that right, man. Nor do I care. This card really just doesn't have any competitive value to it. It's like a weird Trickstar reincarnation. I guess is the best way to do it. You can't even draw a Lockbird with it too because it banishes the cards and then adds in the hand. It's a very, very strange card to have released, and I don't think it'll ever do much. Oh, Amazement Attendant Comica. I'm hoping to get an Arlecchino because actually I think we can tie this in with another strategy we already happen to have in our collection. But hey, Comica is a pretty cool pickup. I really want an Arlecchino though.
Well, we're about halfway through the set, and honestly, there hasn't really been much to talk about other than the few cards we pulled early on. That's kind of just how this set was. Some interesting stuff for sure, but it doesn't look like we're getting any other than that Ruddy Rose. Oh, okay, this card's pretty good. Line of the Light Charmer. We haven't actually gotten as many of the Charmers as I would have liked, but getting one of them and being a significant attribute in Light is pretty good. An interesting common card here is Paleozoic Cambroraster. Probably completely butchered that pronunciation, but it is a neat little Dogmatica punishment target because we're able to actually protect set cards. And you know, for Paleozoic, the card's not terrible. There's an ultra rare. It's been a while. Amazement Attendant Comica. It'd be really, really sick to play Amazement in this set, but unfortunately, Arlecchino is like a secret rare. This is an ultra. The better Amazement cards are also ultra as well, so I don't think it's in the stars considering we only have 6 packs to go.
Hey, speaking into existence, dude, that's sick. Arcolino is a really great pickup actually for these Amazements. There's ultra rare trap cards that are really, really good for the archetype here, but I think with just Arcolino on our own, we can at least tie them into another archetype up here. That's so exciting. I really didn't expect to get that. Couple more packs, we got like another 10 of them. If I can grab an ultra rare trap card, that's going to look very, very good. Oh, a second one! Wow, that is so cool! Oh, we gotta play this today. That you know it. Oh, that is so awesome. 2 Amazement Administrator Arcolino. Let's get a good look at him now that we have 2, and we're probably gonna be playing today. Once per turn, we can banish any number of attraction traps from the graveyard. Target that many cards our opponent controls and pop them. You know, use each of the effects on the turn. Trap card activated, we multi-fake it from hand, summon it, and if our opponent normal or special as a monster, we can target one of those face-up monster control and equip an attraction deck from the deck to the target. So that's pretty cool. That's where all the ultra rare trap cards are gonna come into play if I can get them. There's one that's like a snatch deal, I think, and that's pretty strong. All right, last few packs here. Haven't gotten the ultra rare trap, but hey, 2 Arcolino is a pretty big pickup. I'm not gonna lie. Lina, that's like the second line I got. Okay, no, nothing good in there. Last pack, anything big? War Rock Spear. Okay, well, we got 2 Arcolinos and a Comica, and there's a lot of traps that are in the common slot too. So let's see if any of them are actually good. Let's go to the deck though. Let's see what we can build.
Oh my god, a second secret rare? I mean, everyone in the audience is going to be relieved that it's not a good one because it is a War Rock secret of all things. I don't even know if the War Rocks are really viable, but I guess we have this one, so maybe. Alright, you guys, only a few packs left of Lightning Overdrive. Not really much to talk about, in all honesty. We didn't get much aside from those few secret rares, and even then, those weren't really that spectacular either. So there's an S4 super rare for our 22nd pack. Dark Infant Adignister is a really nice pickup if Adignister was on the table, but again, too many high rarity cards for us to play it. But it doesn't have a rank 6 towers, but I guess we already have towers if you're looking at Goki Power Ogre, so I guess we don't need it. And for our last pack, we need anything good? It wasn't ultra rare. I believe that was ZW or ZS, excuse me, Ascended Sage. That deck was something I was looking at too, but again, too many high rarity cards, so it's just not too likely to happen. Overall, this is not what I expected from Lightning Overdrive. I didn't get 2 secrets, so honestly, I can't really complain, but we got a lot of work to do. Let's get to building.
Pretty exciting opening, actually. We actually ended up getting decent cards this time, cards that will be playable in today's strategy. I decided to bump back to Subterra, and I wanted to try out the new Amazement cards that I pulled, mainly the double Administrator Arcolino. So in a deck that already is going to play a few trap cards, I decided to change up the trap lineup a bit to make it a little bit more appeasing. We're going to be playing 2 Wonder Wheel, which is our only Amazement attraction trap, and I think it's really worth playing as a common. We didn't get any of the ultras like the Cyclo Coaster or the Horror House, which are the 2 best ones, but this one I think will do the most comparative. We can flip and we can either equip it to an Amazement monster we control or a monster our opponent controls, and based on which it's equipped to has 2 different effects. If it's equipped to one of our monsters, we can place a card from our hand at the bottom of the deck and then draw a card. If it's equipped to opponent, it'll switch its attack and defense, which I mean, during the damage step, I guess that might be able to throw outs off this game. This is genuinely the best trap card that we have access to with Arcolino, or actually with the one Comica that we pulled. Arcolino is just a big guy that we can drop from our hand like multi-faker, like I said, and then it's also going to be able to pop cards after we use the Wonder Wheel one time here, because all our opponent has to do is if they normal or special summon, we can just equip the Wonder Wheel in the deck, which then eventually will be able to turn into a pop from Arcolino. I don't think it's very good. I will go on my way to say that, but I do want to give it a shot. We still have Destrudo in the deck because of our Dragon Ravine. We're able to summon Ancient Fairy Dragon on the way to get to Hidden City, which we already established is the most important card of the deck. We have 2 Book of Moon now, and then we're also playing Dogmatica Punishment with the Ecclesia. I think that's like all the big changes, right? Oh, and in the extra deck, I guess we're playing the Wind Pegasus as our punishment target, as well as Cambrobraster for the Paleozoics is the other one here. If a set card would be destroyed while it's in the graveyard, you know, if we send it off in the punishment, it's not that big, only 1200, but if a set one would be destroyed, we can banish it from the field or graveyard instead to keep those alive. The sub pairs we already found out are strong enough on their own in this archetype, but we're going to see if the Amazements can bring really anything to them. It's an archetype that I was hoping get a lot more support in the future here, but it still is just lagging behind. Let's see what Mr. Arlecchino, the man in the fancy hat, can do against whatever Alex devises today.
So for the first episode of 2022, I thought we would go ahead and splash into one of our old favorite decks, Paleozoic. We actually have some new tools that we can use at our disposal this time around. I don't know what Gage is up to, but I like the idea of just having a lot of interaction for what he's bringing to the table. This deck does have some weaknesses to some things. We'll discuss it as we go. Let's go and do that card by card. So first up, we have a frog lineup, 2 Duke Frogs, because we only really need 2. It's got a 2000 defender and it can redirect attacks, so that's good enough. Flip-flop Frog is a fantastic control tool if he's playing a slower deck as well. So I like having this. If it's not good, we can just side it out. Of course, we have Max C whenever taking this out of the deck. 2 Ronin Totem to keep us getting level 2s onto the field, and we have 3 Swap Frog rounding out our monsters. For the spells, there's only 7 of them. Triple Book because Book overperformed last episode. This card is just crazy at 3. Dark Hole, Potted Breed, Regeki, and Snatch Shield. And then for the traps, 23 trap cards to complement our frog lineup. So 2 Bottomless. I actually have Trap Trick that I pulled all the way back in the set that it came from, and so I want to play 2 of a bunch of normal trap cards. So that way we have a nice little toolbox of traps to pick. And Bottomless, if Gage is still on the Goki strat, Bottomless hits the Gokis and actually prevents them from triggering because they do have to go to grave for them to trigger. So I like being able to banish them this way. Triple Compulse. Compulse is another card similar to Book that I think definitely can overperform in a lot of instances, especially Gage is going to the extra deck quite a bit. Dogmatic Punishment, just another fantastic removal card. We've got plenty of cards in the extra deck that we don't really need to access. We don't really need to be going into the extra deck every single turn anyway. Plus 1 for effect negation. We can use it twice, so I figure it's not bad. And then for the Paleos, Triple Canadia is basically Book of Moon 4, 5, and 6. So you can't complain about that. Dynamicious can actually banish cards, which is nice. 2 Morella is really all we need. It just kind of gets us set up and get some Paleos engraved. And Triple Olinoides for back row, of course. And then we have Torrential, Trap Dust Shoot, and Trap Trick rounding out our main 40. The extra deck actually looks quite different from the last time we played Paleo. So we have Master of Oz. This is purely in here for Dogmatic Punishment. In case Gage summons some gigantic guy, Master of Oz should have enough attack power for us to be able to clear that threshold. 1 Wing Pegasus adding this because this is probably the best send off of the punishment to be able to just give our board some protection. Double Anomalous Carriage, just pretty much our win condition. If we get this established, we're probably in pretty good shape. 1 Albinia just to start getting cards and just allowing us to start getting ahead. 1 Phantom Knights of Cursed Javelin. This card's actually new and it's not bad either. Detach material, target face a monster opponent controls until the end of the turn. Its attack is 0 and negate its effect. So there could be some application for this. So I figured we throw it in. It's an actual playable rank 2 that we don't really have many of. Then we have the links. So the nice thing about the Paleos is that even though we don't have a lot of Xyz, we do have a lot of links, and that does give us a lot of accessibility because the Paleos keep recurring themselves back to the field. So 2 Cerberus and a Phoenix. I wanted to double up on Cerberus because sometimes this deck can have an issue getting over monsters, and so Cerberus is a nice one to have 2 of. We have Marincess, Coral, and Anemone, which we did actually pull in the native set. It's nice because it just requires 2 waters and allows us to get another water onto the field, in this case a frog, and that's good because then we can actually just start link climbing a bit higher if we have to. And one of our other win conditions is Marincess, Great Bubble Reef. I did not know this card existed until now, but it's actually not bad. It is a link 4, so it's pretty high investment. But if we get this onto the field, we're probably winning the game. Once per turn during each standby phase, banish a water monster from your graveyard or face a field, draw 1 card. And each time a monster is banished face up, this card gains 600 attack until the end of the turn. And you can also send a water monster from your hand to grave, especially summon a banished Marincess. That's pretty irrelevant. But the whole purpose of this is that this is just going to allow us to turbo ahead by drawing a bunch of cards. It also has a big attack stat, which is something that this deck desperately lacks since we don't have Boral Sword Dragon or Axis Toe Talker or anything. So again, it is a link 4, so maybe it's not too likely to come up. But I figure we have the option since we have room in the extra deck. We have 2 Star Boy, which is another way we can get a lot of damage, and I think this is more practical than going into a link 4. This and a few Paleos is a significant amount of damage, so I think that's worth having a couple of. We have the new Paleozoic as well. I just like this because we are playing Paleo after all, but then it's also a good Dogmatic Punishment target if we can hit something with low attack. And then Tri-Brigade Ferrogy as well, just to cycle a card off of the copy of Punishment in case we draw something that we don't necessarily need. And then the side deck, if Gage is still playing something special summon heavy, he is heavily going to regret it because we have 3 Barrier Statue of the Torrent to lock him out. We have Pain for going second, Triple Droll Unlock. He has been playing decks that lose to Droll a lot lately. I'm not sure if he's going to stick with Goki with the way the last episode went. He may want to switch it up to something else. I don't think he's going to be on something that necessarily loses to Droll this episode. I could be wrong, but I want to have this in the sideboard. I don't think it's main deck worthy because we can't really kill him on the crackback, although we can establish. But if he is playing the Power Load Ogre Turbo deck, this is a great card to slow him down. We can set up all our traps and we're probably going to be okay. We're also playing some Kaijus, and I'm also playing Volcanic Queen. Now, this is something I probably should have been playing before. I didn't know I even had any of these. I had to check for it. But what I like about Queen is that you basically use it like a Kaiju where you tribute over one of your opponent's monsters. It does lock you out from normal summoning or setting the turn that you do it. But the trade-off here is that you can actually go Kaiju and Volcanic Queen over double Power Load, or you can even go Volcanic Queen over double Power Load because it doesn't restrict you from doing this multiple times with Volcanic Queen. And so then if we're 2 cards down after outing his Power Loads, then it's not really that big of a deal because then we still have 4 cards in hand. His board is broken and we have full control of the game from that point because then we just have a bunch of traps that are going to just slow him down. We can kill our own Volcanic Queens at that point and we're going to be sitting pretty nice. So I'm really sad I wasn't playing this before, but I think this is actually probably the better Power Load out. And then 2 Twin Twister in case he's on something that does play back row. But last few episodes it hasn't been the case, so I decided to scale back a bit. Guys, I can't wait to see what Gage brought. There's still a lot of weird stuff we can play, and because we're nearing the end of the progression series, we might just be pulling out all the stops to play whatever crazy matter of nonsense we can find. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Happy New Year, Gage. Another year and another year of kicking your ass in the progression series. I am so looking forward to it because we're almost at the end of this first season. Like, it's crazy how we're only like a few episodes away now.
Yeah, it's a very few amount, dude. Like less than 3 or something like that. We're getting very close. I'm very excited too, dude. New year, new me, baby. When we get that new season into 100-0 winning record, bro.
Wow, confident. Now, I mean, now that we've done it once, it's going to be a bit better from perspective to see like, okay, we're going to know how the sets go. But obviously we've got some new twists that we're going to be adding as well. But let's stick to the matter at hand here. Lightning Overdrive, actually a much better set than last episode, I will say.
You look back on it, and I think there's a card like Diviner of Herald, dude. I think we can look back finally at like the rest of the year. We can say that was one of the best releases for the whole year. Diviner's absurd. At a time when Drytron was like near unstoppable too. People thought crazy release for a set, dude. Really exciting.
Absolutely. I mean, not like it was hard to beat Blazing Vortex considering that set had one good card in it. But I mean, Lightning Overdrive, like looking back, actually pretty good overall. And so I'm just ready to get into it. I can't wait to see what you brought. I have something very interesting. We'll see how it goes.
I'm excited to show you what I got too, bud.
Let's go ahead and shout out the patron then too. It is 11726. Thank you for the support. Can we win the rock paper scissors? Maybe?
No. Oh my god.
Oh god. This is a good way to start off the new year. Yes.
I was getting so happy because I was actually hearing you roll the dice too. I was like, it's an easy win. It's an easy win.
The die came through. I should have got new dice for the new year. That should have been my New Year's resolution. But I'm gonna go first. Good luck, buddy. And I will not be drawing for turn. I need to remember this is not one of the old legacy formats I'm playing in my 6 other series. But we'll go to main 1. And I guess this is sort of gonna give away what I'm up to. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go for it. I'm going to normal summon Swap Frog to activate the effect.
Yeah, that's fine, dude. Go for it. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and dump good old Ronin Toadin if I can find him. There he is. And then we're gonna go ahead and bounce the frog back to hand and activate Pot of Greed.
I mean, seems about fair. Yep. Go ahead and draw 2.
All right, and there. Okay, I'm gonna set 3 cards and then I'm gonna throw it to you.
Oh my god. All right. I will draw for turn. Stand
back, buddy.
Phase, main phase.
All good.
Okay. Fucking frogs, dude. All right, I'm going to activate Dragon Ravine.
Ooh, okay. Ravine is fine.
Okay, I'm going to activate Ravine. I'm going to pitch Dark Hole from my hand to send a Dragon.
That's a big pitch there, buddy. You must feel confident.
Is that good?
That's fine.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I feel great already. I know, right? I feel like I've won the game. I'm going to dump Destrudo, Lost Dragon's Vision.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
He's pretty okay. You have 3 back row, man. I'm like, you really just going to like Black Rose you?
After you pay half, maybe.
Yeah, right. Gotta get that far first. I know you're on some type of frog thing. So is it like, you know what was released in this set? It was the new Paleo Link monster. I've got to get my extra deck, but I wouldn't be surprised if you got it in yours.
That may have been the inspiration for my deck choice.
Could have been. I think I might have to just play it slow. I really don't want to be paying half as early. I'm going to set a monster. I'll set a spell and trap, and I'll just end my turn, Alex.
Interesting. Speaking of taking it slow, I guess you are as well. All right, I'm going to go ahead and draw then. Head on over to main 1. I'm going to run out good old Swap Frog again. Activate the effect.
That's fine, yep.
Okay, let's go ahead and dump ourselves a... I guess I want to get both the Romans out of the deck, so let's do that now. I don't know what you're up to here. You dumped Destrudo, you pitched Dark Hole. I mean, you played Destrudo in like every deck, so like this gives me zero information at this
I'm
point.
playing Destrudo Turbo this time around, man. I
Evidently.
thought I threw you in there.
I'm sure the fans on Team Gage are probably not excited to see that, but Swap Frog's not big. I don't really feel like just running into whatever you're playing, so I think I'm actually going to bounce Frog back to hand. Sure. I'm going to set an additional card, and I guess I'm just throwing it over.
All right, man. Fun game. All right, I'm going to draw for turn. Stand by main.
All good.
All right, well, I guess I'll show you what I'm playing. I'm going to flip up Subterra Guru. I'm going to activate
Oh, okay. This is not surprising, considering this is probably one of your best decks that you have access to. Let me think here. In response to the Guru, I will attempt a bottomless here.
That's going to be fine. That is going to resolve.
Okay, so Guru's banished. We do submit the search, sadly.
I do. That's really good for me. Okay, off the search, I'll pick up a Nemesis Archer. I think she's pretty good.
Yep.
And then on resolution, separate chain link. Thanks for activating a trap card, man. I really appreciate it. I'm going to activate Amazement Administrator Archer.
What the fuck? Oh my god, you pulled that? Now I know why you're playing Guru.
He's pretty
Holy
good. He should be
shit.
big, dude. So he's going to come down off the field multi-faker style. And I don't think he's going to do anything, though, because I don't have any Amazement cards, which is kind of whack.
Well, I mean, thank God for that, I guess. Let me see if I have a response here. I don't think so. I think Arlecchino's actually fine.
Let's go, Arlecchino. Oh my. All right, so I'll follow it up with a normal summon of Subterra Nemesis Archer.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to go battle phase.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, I'm going to attack you for 16.
16 and 26, that's 42. That's like half my life. You still got that back row, too. Yeah, I'll take both, actually. So I'll take the 16, I'll take the 26.
Sounds good to me, man. All right, your turn, dude.
Okay, we'll draw here. That's okay. Let's start things up with a Dark Hole.
Yeah, that'll clean it up. Unfortunately, I will get my Subterra Nemesis Archer's effect, though. Is that okay?
You will. That is fine.
Special 1 and face up or face down defense. It's just too good. I think I'm going to grab, you know, I'm picking up. I'm going to grab Guru. We're going to set him.
Grab the goo. Sounds good. I'm going to do the exact same play I've been doing the last 3 turns. Normal summon Swap Frog.
No doubt. Go for it, bro. Yep.
Okay, we're going to dump a copy of Dupe Frog to the grave this time. We'll have to deal with Guru. I don't mind that, actually. We've got 2 in hand. Yeah, we can give this a shot. All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring out my Ronin Totem by banishing a Dupe Frog. If that's okay.
When you activate the effect, I'm going to chain max C. So I'm going to make it a little more challenging to get anything on the board. I'll draw a card.
You will draw a card. Yeah, that's... that. Okay, that changes things now.
Oh, yeah, you want to go in your rank 2?
I would prefer not to under max C, in all honesty. God, I fucking hate this card. Okay, I'm actually going to bounce Swap back to hand.
That's fine.
I think I'm going to set an additional card. And then I think I'm going to pass. Go ahead. We got a slow game on our hands.
That's A-okay with me. I'll draw for turn. Stand by main.
Sure.
All right, I'm going to flip up the Guru. I'm going to activate the effect.
Do I have anything to do about this? Get a search. It's not ideal. In response, I think I'm going to dogmatic a punishment your Guru.
Oh my, you really want to get rid of it?
I'm taking a minus here every time I do this, but like, as long as you don't keep getting Gurus, like, I'm okay with it.
You really don't want me to have this Guru. Let me think here.
What, do you have like a second Arlecchino you're going to use on res here?
I don't, but that's actually just going to be okay. That's fine.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so I'm going to send this Wind Pegasus Attic Mister. It seems pretty good.
Okay, I'm going to get my search off the Guru here. Hold on.
Sure, that's fine.
All right, I'll pick up Subterra Fiendus off my Guru, and then my Guru gets sent to graveyard. No problem at all.
Yep.
I'm going to normal summon Subterra Fiendus, and I'm going to... Is that okay? We'll just summon him.
No, I think I'm going to book this.
All right.
I feel like I have to do this here. It's like one of the few things I can book in your deck that doesn't have like a flip of
Yeah, that's really cool, though. All right, I'm going to set the Fiendus, and then since that's the only card that got set, you actually trigger my Umastrix.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, so I'm going to special Umastrix here. All
right, well,
you can special
speaking of things with flip effects, yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. All right, and then I'm going to set 1. All right, I'm going to activate Dragon Ravine. Now, I'm going to pitch this Wonder Wheel.
The Wonder Wheel!
I think I have some amazing cards, dude. Okay, so,
and you're desperate enough, I guess. Yeah, okay, that's
wonder
fine.
what I'm going to dump. I'm going to dump Redox. Big man.
Seems pretty good.
Big man.
Yep.
From there, Alex, I don't think I got anything else. It's your turn. Go ahead, bud.
Okay, all right, we'll try. We'll draw here. That's okay. So because of punishment, I'm locked out of my extra, which is a bit annoying given the circumstance. I'm going to run out good old Swap Frog.
Hey, same turn you've been doing for the last 4 plays, bro. You got it. Yep.
It works. It works. Let's dump a dupe.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to battle, try to hit your Fiendus.
I'm gonna activate my own Book of Moon. I'm gonna book your swap.
Ooh, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so that gets set down. Not happy about it. Second main. God, what am I gonna do about this? This is gonna be a disaster. I'm going to set 1 and throw it to you.
All right, dude, game on. I will draw for turn.
In your standby.
Okay.
I'm going to compulse Umastrix back to your hand.
That's fine. Yeah, sure.
Okay. It's not great, but I don't want you flipping
that really
it.
is not great. For you.
Ooh.
I will go to my main phase. Okay.
That's fine.
All right, I'm gonna flip summon Fiendus.
I'm gonna Canadian back to
not playing any games. That's so funny too because it doesn't do anything. All right, I'm gonna set it, and then you're gonna trigger my Umastrix. So I'm gonna summon the Umastrix, and then I don't know if there's anything I need to do with it. I think I just flip it. I'm gonna activate the effect to flip it.
Sure, that's fine. I think you forgot that earlier, but like I didn't have anything, so it doesn't matter.
Thanks, man. Okay. All right, I'm going to banish Maxi, and I'm going to banish Nemesis Archer from the graveyard. Do special Redox.
That's fine.
All right, I'm gonna go battle phase. I'm gonna attack over your Swap Frog with Redox.
I'm going to activate Trap Trick.
Interesting. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna chain Canadia.
Okay.
We'll bring out the Canadia, and then I'm going to see what I want to get rid of here. I'm going to banish a Dinomicious for a Dinomicious.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And then on res of that, I'm gonna Dinomicious. Going after your Redox.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll get rid of Redox. That's okay.
Okay.
Seems like a lot of cards you put into doing that.
It's a few.
I'll just go main phase 2.
Would you like to ravine for the 3rd time this episode?
I don't think I can ravine into anything at this point. I think I'm going to just set a card, and Alex, I'm gonna end my turn. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. We're drawing.
During your stand my phase, I'm going to activate Dogmatic Punishment. I'm gonna target your Ronin Totem.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, I'm going to send.
I'll chain my Dinomicious actually in response. I forgot.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I'll get that out, and then go ahead and send for your.
Yeah, I'm considering what I want to send here. It's gonna be a big
punishment.
Big pick here.
You were talking about the Paleo Link game.
Yeah, actually, it's a big consideration because I kind of know what you can make with your board right now. I'm terrified of it all, but there's one card in particular, and that's like your Paleozoic and Amalekaris. And I feel like the Cambro Raster plays around that. Then again, the Wind Pad dude also does. The Administer. You know, I feel like the game state is simplified enough. I think I gotta send the my own Wind Pegasus. I think here. Okay, so I'm gonna send Wind Pegasus. I'm gonna send your Ronin Totem.
That's fine.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna trigger my Wind Pegasus to target your Umastrix.
Okay.
To shuffle it into the deck because you popped it with punishment.
That's actually fine. That's gonna be fine. Okay, I'll shuffle the Umastrix in.
Okay. Now it vanishes. Okay. Okay. We get to main 1 now.
You're gonna go main phase 1. That's fine.
Okay. Finally. All right. We still got a set card.
Hey, why you lose? Oh, first, your quality of life kind of product, but I personally recommend it. First, we need to disassemble the switch. A MX-style switch is composed of a top housing that clips onto a bottom housing via 4 clips. You simply position the switch onto the switch opener such that a side with 2 visible clips are aligned with a side with 2 prongs on the opener, and then gently push down just enough such that it separates the 2 halves. Once you've opened up the switch, separate out all the components. Now that we've opened the switch, it's time to apply lube where needed. There's a great post by community member Walker Stop over at Keep Talk that documents areas of friction within a switch that I highly encourage everyone to check out, as it'll provide some great insights into why certain areas of a switch are lubed. And one final advice before we dive in, the key to lubing is less is more. If you're new to lubing, I highly encourage you to start with as little lube as you can during application, since if you end up feeling like your switch can use more lube, you can always add more, but removing lube is a much more cumbersome process. Okay, we're going to start off by lubing the bottom housing first. Dip your brush in your lube and gather enough lube on the tip, around the size of half of one of the gold switch pins. I transfer half of the lube onto one of the slider rails, I just go off visuals for this step, and then deposit the remaining half on the other slider rail. Then I spread the lube across both rails until I feel I've evenly coated the entirety of both rails. You don't want to see any of the whiteness of the lube remaining, just a bit of sheen. If you see white, then you've probably overlubed. At this point, there's probably some slight residual lube throughout the entire tip of your brush, whether you see it or not. I like to use whatever is left over and apply a thin coating on the 2 bumps on the leaf. Now, when you learn about lubing switches, you'll often hear people recommend that for linear switches, you should lube the leaf and or stem legs, and that for tactile switches, you shouldn't. I both agree and disagree with this advice. For linear switches, yes, you should 100% apply lube to either, if not both, the switch stem legs and the leaf. Many people advise against doing the same for tactiles for 2 reasons. The biggest reason being that many new enthusiasts will tend to overlube these points, which secondly, by doing so, can reduce the tactility of tactile switches drastically. Especially with the thicker Krytox and Tribosis lubes being very popular nowadays, it's very easy to overlube the leaf and potentially turn your tactile switches into essentially a linear switch. This is a trade-off you'll have to consider when lubing tactile switches, as lubing these areas can lead to smoother tactiles at the expense of some tactility, but little to none if done right. Next, we can move on to the spring. We only really need to lube the end of the spring, where the spring coils are bunched up, as that's where the majority of spring ping tends to generate from. I take a somewhat generous amount, the Krytox and Tribosis lubes being the entirety of both rails. You don't want to see any of the whiteness of the lube remaining, just a bit of sheen. If you see white, then you've probably overlubed. At this point, there's probably some slight residual lube throughout the entire tip of your brush, whether you see it or not. I like to use whatever is left over and apply a thin coating on the 2 bumps on the leaf. Now, when you learn about lubing switches, you'll often hear people recommend that for linear switches, you should lube the leaf and or stem legs. Dip your brush in your lube and gather enough lube on the tip, around the size of half of one of the gold switch pins.
Alright. Easy stuff first.
Your Wind Pegasus complicates this a bit. I think I'm gonna start by flipping my Swap Frog.
Sure.
I'm gonna bounce it to hand.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna resummon it so I can dump.
Sure.
Okay, so let's get a... Well, we're running out of these pretty quick. I guess we'll dump another Swap Frog.
You got it.
I actually think what I want to do is... I'm actually gonna put both of my Paleos to attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to battle.
Okay.
Swap into the Phoenix.
Okay, that's gonna be fine. And then I'm thinking if I want to trigger my Wind Pegasus here, which I do. I am gonna activate the Wind Pegasus, and I'm going to shuffle back. These are both protected, so I gotta shuffle back or swap. That's fine.
Oh, right, because they are unaffected by monster effects, which is kind of cool. All right, so this will go back into the deck, so we'll shuffle them up. And then let's try to hit you for 12.
Is it 12? It's 24 actually.
24 from both. I was doing one at a time. Wait, evidently you don't have anything. Okay. Second main then. I think I'm gonna start main phase 2 here. I'm going to attempt to Ronin Totem. Give a response. Yeah, I had a feeling you were thinking about that for... Okay, so Ronin's gone. I cannot use any more Ronin effects this turn either, which is kind of annoying. So I guess I'm just going to overlay these two into good old Opabinia.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Let's go ahead and detach. I'm going to grab myself a copy of... I guess I'll take in Olenoids here.
Okay.
And then I'll set one and throw it over to you.
All right, I will draw for turn. Stand by phase, main phase. All right, so I know you have Olenoid set. I'm gonna end my turn now. Let's go ahead.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I'll draw. That's not bad, actually. Okay. I'm going to start with Opabinia. So let's go ahead and detach here. What do I want to grab is the question. I mean, this seems all right. Probably have to try to go for it. So I'm going to actually grab a Morella here.
Okay.
Next up, I'm going to fire this Olenoids because I have my Opabinia. I can use traps from hand, pop your Ravine. I'm going to chain one of my Paleos and Graves. So let's get this Dynamo Vicious out.
Sure.
Then I'm going to fire Morella and chain the Canadia. And Morella, I guess we'll dump another Morella. I don't really think I need much else here. Yeah, just get rid of that. Then I'm going to use the effect of Ronin, since Called by the Grave is no longer active here. So let's go ahead and bring him out, banishing the swap.
Yep.
And I think we're just going to overlay for 3 here.
Yep.
And let's bring out big ol' Anomalocaris, everyone's favorite.
He's big. That's fine.
He is quite big. So yeah, we'll go to battle. We'll hit for 24, because unfortunately, Opabinia has no attack points. And second main, I guess I can use the effect. Oh, no, I can't. I'm pretty good about this, actually. I think I'm just going to set one, and we'll throw it your way. Go ahead.
I'm going to draw for turn, stand by phase, main phase.
All good.
I can't believe you end up taking this one. That is so shocking.
Really?
Yeah, I really don't think I have anything here.
Anomalocaris is a beast.
It is. It's like Dryden, but better. All right. You got this one. I can't believe you.
Wow. Holy shit.
Man, what year is it, bro? Paleo, what the hell? How Paleozoic, bro? What year is it, man? You didn't even mix it with anything. You're playing frogs with paleo. Like I can't.
Hey man, there's a new paleo link this set. Okay, I'm trying out here. I'm trying.
You didn't even play it. You played strategies from like 2016 or something like that. And they
playing
still
Guru.
work.
You're one to talk.
Yeah. I guess I got to summon an amazing guy. All right.
I guess you did play an amazing. So you did summon a new card. Fair. All right. Well, you get to go first here. So I imagine at least.
Yeah, typical Subterra fashion. You know, we're gonna go first and set a couple cards. Hopefully it works out.
All right. Let's hope for the best. Good luck.
I'm gonna go main phase 1. We'll kick off with Hidden City.
Sure.
Cool. Hidden City. I'm going to pick up Subterra Guru. I'll set a card and then I'll Hidden City flip it up. It is the Guru. And then off the Guru, I'm gonna pick up Subterra Phoenix. Strong card.
Okay.
And then
I know you have it, so that's good.
I'm gonna activate Pog 3.
Gross. Yeah.
Very good. Draw 2 more cards. That is very above average. I'm gonna activate Subterra K-Clash.
Ooh. Okay.
Set a card. Alex's Hand of Spheres. It is your turn, dude. Go ahead.
Okay. So I know you have Phoenix, which is Phoenix is a problem. Okay. Anything simple.
Nope, you're good.
We'll go to main 1. Let's try everyone's favorite frog.
The swap. Yeah, I'm gonna activate Valor in response to Swap Frog's effect.
All right. So then I'm gonna go ahead and put the Swap Frog back in my hand because it's actually cost for Swap Frog to go back to hand, which is kind of neat. I mean, it's as exciting as it gets. I guess I'm gonna set a bunch of cards and throw it to you. Go ahead, buddy.
That's a few of them. Yep. All right. I will draw for turn. Stand by phase, main phase.
All good.
All right. I'm going to set a monster and I'm gonna activate the Hidden City. We'll flip out.
Sure.
Guru.
Gross. Yeah.
As if one wasn't good enough. Now there's multiple. All right. Off of my Guru, I will pick up a monster. Actually, no. I'm gonna actually pick up the Finding.
Sure.
I'll throw this Guru to attack. I will go battle phase.
Okay.
16.
I'll take 16.
16.
I'll take another 16.
Cool. Main phase 2. I'll set 1. I'll set 2. And I will enter. Go ahead.
Yuck. Fine. I'll draw. Anything standby.
Nope, you're good.
Well, I know you have the Phoenix, so I have to bait this out at some point.
Okay. I am gonna have to Phoenix that. So I'll Phoenix it.
Sure. So that gets negated.
Set one of them.
I get to set a Guru. Okay. right, let's try this again with Swap Frog.
Yeah, normal summon's fine. And then I'm gonna think here actually. Okay, so yeah, effect activation's fine. I'm gonna chain Subterra Guru.
I'm gonna chain Guru here, because it's a quick effect because you have the Cave Clash up. Okay, in response, I think chaining effect. I think I'm gonna Torrential, because we're still in the summon window.
We are. That's really interesting. That's gonna be. Yeah, that's okay. All right,
Sure. So
I transfer
resolve,
half of the loop onto one of the slider rails. I just go off visuals for this step. Which secondly, I take half a gold switch pin size on the stem sliders, align the stem legs such that they fit the spring, where the spring coils are bunched up, as that's where the majority of will tend to over loop these points. Which
What if I run out of loop? Is that even possible?
everything dies, and then I get the trigger, and I will dump a Ronin to grave.
Okay, and on resolution, thanks. I'm going to summon Arlecchino.
Oh my god, he's back again. Okay, cool. Don't have any of the amazement stuff though, but he's just a big guy. I think then I've already summoned, so I'm a bit limited in what I can do here. I think I'm just gonna set another card and throw it to you.
All right, I will draw.
Sure.
Stand by phase, main phase.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
secondly, then you've probably overlooped.
I think I'm gonna punishment here.
Then I spread the
Yeah,
loop
okay,
across
send
both
it
rails until I feel like
across.
evenly coated the entirety.
Okay, so we're gonna send. He's 2600. God, he's big. All right, Master of Oz, get out
All
of
right,
here.
big man. All right, cool. So you will dump my amazement guider, no problem. Locked out of the extra deck. I'll set a card and I'll just pass turn.
It's not great, I'll be honest. Okay. Have anything else here? I don't think so. Okay, so we're gonna draw. Anything standby.
No, you're good.
Main one, I'm gonna set, and I'm gonna set, and I'm gonna throw it to you.
All right, I will draw. Stand by main. I will just pass turn. Go ahead.
Fascinating gameplay. Okay, we'll draw. Oh, that's like one of the best cards I could've
Yeah,
gotten.
it's pretty alright. That's fine. Okay.
Okay, that's not bad either. Cool. Do much with that. Ton. I'm gonna set one. I'm just gonna throw it over.
Okay. Stand by main. I will just pass. Go ahead.
Brilliant.
It has to
Okay.
slow down. Yes, the game is now a crawl.
It's come to a screeching halt. Wow, what do we do? All right, I'll just set and pass. Go ahead.
Brilliant. Stand by main. Damn, are you gonna do something? I'm just gonna. I'm gonna pass turn, dude. Go. Come on, play the game. All right.
I mean, we'll
I think he's
draw.
somewhat
I mean, we
generous
gotta
on
have something
this
happening
time around
eventually,
size
so I
of the
will
entire
try my
system.
best here. Okay, main one. I guess I can try.
Once
to
again,
make
we're going to take
something
about
happen
half
here.
a gold switch pin size on
Let's
my
give it a
loop
shot. I'm
and
gonna
use this
flip
for looping the
something
entirety of the switch
Sure.
stem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to
Deposit half the
actually
loop onto one of the stem sliders, then deposit the rest on the opposite stem slider.
At
At this point, you'll still have some
Oh,
residual
yeah,
loop
let's
on
go,
the tip of your
baby.
brush.
500.
I just dab the back face a couple times, as well as the
I
top
will
portion
reset
of
the
the front
frogs. I
face
can do
with
that,
the
which is kind of
switch.
cool. And I will set one and throw it to you.
All right, I'm gonna draw. Stand by main. I am going to.
Once again, we're going to take about half a gold switch pin size amount of loop and use this for looping the entirety of the switch
Yeah, I
stem.
think I'll try to make something happen.
Deposit
I'm
half
gonna
the
end
loop
phase.
onto
I'm gonna
one of
go
the
card you
stem
just
sliders,
set, and then
then
I'm
deposit
gonna
the rest on the opposite
Let's go
stem
after
slider.
this one.
At this point, you'll still have some residual loop on the tip of your brush, and I just dab the back face a couple times,
Okay.
as well as the top portion of the front face with the switch
Anything else I want
legs.
to do? I think I'm okay. All right, I'm gonna draw.
Yeah.
That's all right. Main one. I'm gonna flip my flip flop.
You got it.
Then
Yeah,
starting with one of the faces
And what's
of the
better than one
stem
flip
sliders,
flop?
No,
deposit the entirety of his face.
That was it.
Make sure to also loop the
Okay,
top
okay.
ledge of the slider.
Main two. I'll just
Also,
reset
it's
them.
perfectly okay to
Fucking go
possibly
ahead.
manage at all points of
Stand by
friction.
main.
What are the next steps? Order of operation is important, and I think for my particular method, it greatly helps in maintaining consistency across multiple switches. Once I've lubed a slider stem, I then brush across the back edge several times. Just like I said for the bottom housing, on all areas we lube, we're just looking for a light sheen. We shouldn't be seeing any whiteness of the lube. We then evenly spread the lube on the other switch face with the slider, keeping in mind to lube the top ledge as well again. And then finally, I always lube the face with the switch legs last. Evenly brush along the top surface here, regardless of whether your switch is linear or tactile. As mentioned earlier in this video, if you're lubing linear switches, then you should always lube the stem legs next. For tactile switches, consider the trade-off between smoothness and tactility if you choose to do so. At this point, you'll still have some residual lube on your brush, whether you see it or not. I brush evenly on the bottom edges of the stem, lube around the base of the pole, and then just with what sliver of lube remains, I brush it onto the tip of the pole. And that's pretty much it for the lubing process. Now all we have left is to reassemble the switch. You want to place your stem back on the spring, making sure to align the stem legs such that they face the leaf of the bottom housing. Then grab your top housing, align the logo with the leaf of the bottom housing. If your switch doesn't have a logo, it's the side with the curve.
Teha. These look a lot smaller. They're a lot bigger in person. They're in the video. So much smaller in real life. Is this really better? Alright, yeah, you can definitely tell. Damn it. Well.
I'm gonna set 1, and I'm gonna set 2. Go ahead, your turn.
Okay, end phase. I'm gonna Olenoids, the one you just set.
That one. Alright, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm gonna chain the Olenoids in my grave.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna activate another one. I'm gonna pop the one you just set.
Wow, wow, that one sucks, actually. That's a big one. Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh, okay, then I'll chain the other one again.
That's fine, yep.
I mean, we're just little idiot beatdown, I guess. All right, I'll draw. Any standby.
No, you're good.
Okay, main one. Here it's 65. I don't even know if this deck can do over like 3,000 damage a turn. It's so sad. Where's my access code, Conquer Gauge?
right. Right.
God. I mean, it's something. I'll flip the flip-flop from.
Yep.
Flip the flip-flop from.
Yep.
Battle.
Yeah, how much am I taking total?
This is 34 total.
Yep, I'm gonna take it all. No problem.
Second main, I'm going to overlay these two
Okay.
for an Opabinia.
Okay, hold on, thank you. Okay, that's fine.
Activate Opabinia.
That's fine.
Okay. With that, I'm going to grab a Morella. Then I'm going to flip dupe.
Okay.
I'm going to overlay these 3.
Okay.
For a Anomalocaris.
Sure.
I'm going to set 1.
Okay.
And throw it to you.
Okay. Alright, I will draw for turn.
Okay.
Standby phase, main phase.
All good.
Okay, I'm going to set 1. I'm gonna set 2. Alex, it's your turn.
Are we trying this again?
We got to. Go ahead, your turn.
All right. I guess end phase, I'll Anomalocaris.
Yep.
I'm going to go after... Let's roll the die. I'm going to go after this one.
Okay, alright, Book of Moon.
Look. Okay. We'll draw. Anything standby.
Alright, yeah. In standby phase, I'm going to activate Dogmatic Punishment. And I'm gonna target
Sure.
Anomalocaris.
It's not immune to trap effects. Well, I mean, I guess I'll chain the Anomalocaris then. Let's just try to take out another set, so we'll go for this one.
Okay, that's fine. An Anomalocaris can pop. That's okay.
Okay. So that all goes. Let's see what you're sending here. Excuse me, sir. That is not big enough.
Oh,
to
it is
fill an Anomalocaris.
23. It is too small.
23.
Oh,
Yep.
no. Alright, well, I gotta send something bigger, I guess. So.
Where's your Master of Oz, buddy?
Oh, man, dude. Oh, I can't believe that's 23. It's just too small. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. I guess I'll dump a Samurai Destroyer here.
Okay, perfect. So this goes. That gets popped. See what that was. Crackdown. Okay. I will activate Olenoids in main 1.
That's fine, yep.
Or Opabinia, excuse me.
Yeah,
Wrong one.
yeah.
Let's grab... kind of run through a lot of them here. I guess I'll grab a Dinomicious. Then... I kind of just want to keep a clock on you. All right, whatever. I'm going to activate the Dinomicious. I'm going to pitch this Morella. And I'm going to go after your Cave Clash.
Okay, I'll chain MST, and I'll pop this face down here.
Just so I don't get the Paleo, huh? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Okay, so resolves. This gets banished. MSC goes. This was another Dinomicious.
Okay.
God, where's my Zeus when I need him? Okay, I'll just pass.
I'll draw. Stand by main. I will set a card now in my turn. Go ahead.
We'll draw. That's literally not going to do anything under the circumstances. I'll set and pass. Go ahead. Thrilling gameplay
I'm draw.
we're having.
Stand by main. I'm going to pass. Go ahead.
We'll draw. Oh my god. Go ahead.
Draw. What the heck, bro? I can't. Oh my god, I can't get a card to save my life. I'm going to sack off Hidden City for Dragon Ravine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna activate Dragon Ravine. Pitch one.
Sure. Good old Wonder Wheel.
Good old
Yeah.
Wonder Wheel. I'm gonna dump Redox. Dragon Lure Boulders.
Ugh, gross. Do I care about that? No, that's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna activate Redox. I'm gonna banish Samurai Destroyer and Guru. Summon it.
Sure.
Oh man, bro, it's the play. Redox. Pass. Go.
What happens when an unstoppable force meets the immovable object?
Oh, no.
Opabinia versus Redox. Who will win? Oh god. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty good one. I'm going to. Yikes. I'm gonna snatch your Redox.
Come on, bro. Oh man. Yeah, you can. Oh. Yeah, you can take him. Okay.
I think what I want to do with him. I'm going to link both of these off for a Nightmare Phoenix.
Okay.
Which goes up here.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the effect of Phoenix. I'm gonna pitch this Dinomicious to pop your set.
Okay, that's gonna be fine.
Imperm. Okay. Then I'm going to activate Trap Trick.
Yep.
And then chain a Paleo.
Yep. You got it. Oh, my god, bro. The Paleos, man. Oh, I can't believe it.
Wow. I mean, what happened? Like, you didn't get a monster for
No,
like...
so once you wiped out the first like set of gurus and stuff there, as good of a setup as that is, like if you clear it, I don't have anything left. I've got one guru left in deck, and I've got like the Nemesis Archer. Those are my only 2 cards. So like I had to see specifically those. And with Cave Clash and stuff, it's like if I saw one that's right, I could get the stuff back from the grave. But I didn't get that far. Didn't get that far. No.
I was worried the Cave Clash was going to get you back in it, so I was holding like Olenoids and Dinomicious for that, like specifically, just in case like you could finally hit over something. Because it's not like Guru can't hit over any of my little guys, right? It was something I was concerned with, but then it's just like turn after turn was passing and nothing was happening. I'm like, all right, I got to start like doing something here, and you know, the flip flop frogs and the Olenoids started coming down, and I guess that's all.
Yeah, once you just made it to a point where it was like I said, it was just a stalemate. Like neither of us were doing anything. I'm waiting for you to make actions, and then they're waiting for me to do things. At that point, it's just like whoever draws better quality cards. And I think for the most part, I think you have a lot of really, really strong ones too. Like Dinomicious and the Oily Nighties are both really well. And once you said in this grind game here, I started to realize it got really difficult because as soon as you were like able to summon back any of these Paleos, I knew it was just going to be either 1200 or not that big, but it starts to be a problem when multiple of them come out.
It was interesting just seeing like the dynamic between the 2 decks, right? Because like they both like play a pretty slow game, but it's just like once you have your setup, like you just get off to the races unless I can break it. And like I'm more favored in the long game, so it's like if I have the ability to like crack it, yeah. But I was just worried you were just gonna get another Hidden City because you still had 2 of those in the deck. You still had Terraforming, you still had more Guru. Like it's not like you were out of options, you just weren't seeing them.
Yeah,
you know.
I just really strong. I had some strong too with Valor, Pottery, and stuff, and you still broke it.
I don't even know what to say. That was like, oh my god, it's unreal. But I mean, I didn't get anything of Lightning Overdrive. I mean, you pinned it right on the head. I was playing the Link, obviously,
Yep,
but
yep.
that was like the inspiration for this deck. I'm like, okay, well, we can maybe run the Paleos back, see how it goes, and I guess it was okay. I mean, you had the Arlecchino, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, not only do I have one Arlecchino, though, I had that too. I was playing that, but actually I have multiple Arlecchino. I've got 2 of them. And I
Wow,
also
that's a
have-
secret
yeah,
too.
and I've got one of the
Oh my
other-
god.
Yeah, so I had like a whole little package going on. I was like, I gotta see what's up with this deck. There's something to do with it. I'm pretty sure this is like actually a competitively viable strategy. Even though I
Yeah.
think even in competitive days, I don't think the amazements are like they hold up that well. But the synergy this deck had with that archetype, I was like, there's gotta be something to try. You know, could be fun.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, especially because Guru is one of the best decks that you can play as well. Like, I don't blame you for giving this a shot. And you've had so, like, every time you played Guru, like, you shit on me. Like, every single time for the most part.